lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Armani, a wellness educator with 7+ years of experience creating small, sustainable ways for you to be well. Let's get into it. Obviously, there are a lot of different ways that letting go can look in one's life. That could be letting go of a person, letting go of a memory, letting go of a habit, letting go of a job. So many things that you could be seeking to release in your life right now, and there's many different ways to do it. For me, the top way that I'm running out the gates with is journaling. I always need to write it out. For a lot of people, actually writing pen to paper is not going to work, maybe because of time, maybe you don't enjoy writing, maybe it feels tedious. So that's what that notes app on your phone is. I do both very frequently. I have my journal, it's literally right over there. I'm about to journal right after this video. And then I also have several notes app on my phone that have different purposes. So like I have a notes app that's called Get It Out, and that's just when I'm just like angry or frustrated and I really just need to get out my emotions. Mood tracking, so it's when I'm up and down or maybe having a moment that I want to track my mood and why I'm feeling that way, then I put that. So I have different notes apps for different types of emotions and letting go and releases and processing that I need to do, which I think is a great method if you would prefer not to journal in a traditional way. Number 2 is talking it out. Sometimes, especially if we need to let go of or release something when it has to deal with a person, maybe you want to release an argument that you had with somebody or release a pattern that you have with someone that's not serving you, talking to that person might be great. Unfortunately, sometimes maybe you're not able to talk to that person, whether they're no longer in your life anymore, God forbid, maybe they passed away, you didn't get closure, or maybe you know that if you do talk to them, they still won't quite get it. So I know this sounds silly, but I actually love to voice note. So I will sit there and I will record a voice note as if I'm actually talking to that person. And even if they never get to hear it, it's so cathartic to actually just get it out of my body. Because I'm very much a person who feels all of my emotions. Like my shoulders are tight when I'm stressed. My chest is heavy when I'm sad. My stomach is fluttery and in knots when I'm nervous or frustrated or angry. There's really power in getting those words out, even if the person that they're meant for can't hear them. Sometimes you could be talking to yourself about yourself, and voice noting that is just really a great way to release. If you have someone or some people in your life that you know you can turn to, you can talk it out with them. Like I said, maybe the person that needs to hear the frustration or the sadness or the release or the letting go isn't available. So choose a trusted friend or family member that you can talk to about it. Ask them if you can vent to them as if you're getting it out. Ask them if you can let them know what you would say to who really needs to hear it. They don't even have to respond. Just hearing you is a great way to release. A note on that one, I think it is really important to use discernment in knowing who you're turning to talk about things. So for example, I know that I have certain friends that they can't help themselves. They gonna be giving feedback. So even if I just want to vent to them, they're going to be like, okay, here's the ABC step plan in order to get things moving in a different direction. I don't need that right now. I just need to talk. And so knowing which friends are for that and which friends aren't. It can even be on a situational level. Maybe I know that this friend would slick judge me for this situation, even though they might say they wouldn't. So I'm going to turn to this friend because they've actually been through something like that before, so they can relate to me more. It's okay for one person to not be everything in your life. So understand who you can turn to for different moments of release and letting go, so that it can be most productive and healing for you. Not trying to be traumatized while we trying to let go and release. Like the friend just don't get it and now you upset at them in addition to the original thing that you're trying to let go. It's just too much. So number 1 was journaling or typing. Number 2 was talking it out. Number 3, moving it out your body. This one takes on a lot of different forms. For my sister is a runner. When she needs to let go of something, when she needs to release, she's going to go on a run, and it really helps her just like get things out, get the frustration out of her body. I'm a dancer. I could be having a horrible day, but the second I go to a dance class, I am moving through those emotions, and then after the dance class, I feel 50 to 100% better. every single time. Moving it out could also be a little bit dramatic. That sister I was just talking about, she actually took one of her friends to a rage room a couple days ago, and the rage room that she went to, if you're in Atlanta, check it out. They actually give you a Sharpie or a permanent marker or a graffiti spray paint can to spray out the thing that you want to let go of before you start wrecking things. And I think that's so therapeutic. So you can write on the wall, you know, my bad habit with smoking or my bad habit with drinking, or you can write the name of that ex that you just cannot stand and don't want to be on your mind or heart anymore. Write their name on the wall, and then you get to start just wrecking. So that's a really creative way to move through the release. So yeah, moving through the release, moving through the letting go, whether that's running, dancing, rage room, or any other way that you want to get your body up in order to let go. Number 4, my last one for you today is stereotypical, but it works, intentional self-care. And I want to tell you a few specific types of self-care that help me specifically with letting go and releasing. Sometimes self-care is meant for pampering. Sometimes self-care is meant for celebration. Sometimes self-care is meant for letting go. And I truly believe that there are different types of self-care for different seasons and different reasons. For letting go, a bath is my go-to. There is something so spiritual, and I'm so serious, about sitting in some water with intention. And I literally envision a mindfulness, a visualization activity for you. I envision the water absorbing what I need to let go of, whether it's the specific bad day I had or a collection of spirit experiences or a chapter that I need to let go of. And once I pull that plug and that water's going down the drain, it is literally a ceremony of releasing into the water. I believe that about natural bodies of water too. Going to the ocean or going to a river and just wading in the water, so healing. Another form of self-care that helps me with release and letting go is burning candles and smudges. I have at least 3 different types of sage in my house at all times. I have Palo Santo in my house at all times. And then I also have so many candles. As we know, fire literally changes the chemical makeup of something. So if we're burning wood, it's going to change that wood into ashes and smoke. And so there is that symbolism of burning and putting smudges or Palo Santo or however you want to, whatever you want to choose around the house in order to release and let go. And when I am smudging, I love to actually say out loud whatever I'm releasing. I'm releasing fear, binge eating habits, the experience that I had at work yesterday. This is the smudge, by the way. That's the Palo Santo in my hand. I'm releasing the tendency to be harsh and cruel towards myself, negative self-talk, self-doubt, relationships that no longer serve me. And the list can go on. I'm walking around my room, around my bathroom, around my car, and literally putting that smoke in the air to cleanse and let go of whatever I need to let go of. And there's power in words. So as you are burning your candle, your sage, your Palo Santo, and carrying it around, your incense, I also do love incense. It's a little too smoky for me sometimes, but anyways, your incense, whatever have you, as you're burning that around, speaking what you're letting go of is so powerful. So there you have it, y'all. I took time to be vulnerable with y'all in my little camp attire. I am working really hard right now to let go of a lot of things, and these are the 4 steps that I am going to take in order to do so. I hope that one or all of them helps you, and as always, follow me and subscribe here at Mantra Movements for small, sustainable ways like this to bring wellness into your mind, body, and spirit. Love you all. See you in the next video.